What is up, guys? What's going on? A lot has happened since the last video. First off, I'm wearing my mask inside. It's kind of weird. I'm missing a front tooth. It's kind of a long story, but I had to get a tooth pulled, and they're putting an implant in for something that happened, some trauma to my teeth, like way back when, like 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, so that's why I'm wearing the mask. I tried to make this video a little bit earlier without the mask on, and it's hard to pay attention and focus to what I'm saying without just like staring at the gaping hole in my fucking face. So I'm gonna wear the mask just so that, you know, it's not distracting. Yeah, God, where to start? Okay, so the kit for the 34 is coming in. It's done. It's finished from URAS. I am just waiting for it to be delivered. We kind of ran into a weird situation today where the delivery company called me, and, you know, my Japanese is not very good, you know, so he just started to go, and I had to kind of interrupt him and, you know, let him know that I didn't speak very good Japanese, and I'm sure that was even broken. And he he kind of just hung up on me, which I can't blame him for. You know, we're in their country, and I speak shit Japanese, so I understand. But luckily, when we first moved here, we ran into a very nice gentleman, Japanese gentleman that works at the fire station here on post. So we ran over there, and I asked him to translate for me real quick. So we did that, and we got it scheduled for tomorrow. So we're just waiting to have the parts delivered, and I'm obviously going to bring you guys along to go check it out because it should be an experience. I'm also not sure how big the box is, because when we shipped the kit in from outside the U.S. before, it was coming from Lee at VAD Designs in the UK, and it was a fucking huge box. I mean, it's for the 35, which is already a big car. The box was massive, so I'm thinking this box is probably going to be around the same size. So we got to figure out how to fit it in our tiny ass K van, to get it back to the house. We got to figure that out, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride, like I said on that one. Also, I've been talking to another guy who I just recently met on Instagram. I believe his first name is Mark. Has a white FC that's just absolutely beautiful. But he's been helping me out trying to find another vehicle that I haven't really told many people about, and that might be happening pretty soon, because I think he was able to source me one from one of his friends, which is in, from what I can tell, pretty good condition. It's pretty mint. I'm excited to show that one to you guys. So yeah, that'll be coming probably next video if all goes well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. So we're going to go ahead and jump to tomorrow, and let's take a look at this kit. Alright, it's a few days later. Yeah, it's like 3 days later. We're sitting at the gate right now. We're waiting for the transport company to make their way to the gate, and then we're going to meet them and escort them back to our place where we can, you know, get the box off and all that. The weather, however, is absolute shit right now.
Typhoon.
Yeah, there's a typhoon that just made its way along the eastern side of Japan. So it's fucking up the weather and any plans to do anything pretty much right now. So that we're dealing with that. God, the white shirt, I love this shirt, but I look so fucking white in the camera. I look so white.
Just adjust the saturation.
Maybe. I'll have to do a little color grading. Okay, yeah, well, we're gonna sit in here and chill, and I will pick you guys back up as soon as the transport company gets here.
Well, it just arrived, so we're gonna try and see if we can escort these people to our house. Wish us luck. So, delivery man is here. We just need to take him to get an inspection through the gate so that he can actually take, hold on. Okay, so we have the delivery man right behind us. He has to get a quick inspection, and then we should be on our way to our house. This is exciting. The inspection is complete. We are leaving. Oh, oh, we got thumbs up. Oh, let's go. It's very wet outside, but we got it. We got it. It's in the house, so now we are escorting our delivery driver back off post.
All right. Oh, I'm dark. There we go. Okay. So, just got back, taking off all of our drenched clothing. All right. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, we got everything back. It's in the house. And they're fucking huge. The boxes are huge. There's so many cool pieces in here. I cannot wait to open these up and show you guys. All right, so that'll be next episode. So I'll see you guys next time. I'm joking. I'm gonna open that shit right now. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna fucking wait. I can't wait. I'm too excited. Okay, yeah. Let me set this thing up on a tripod and we'll probably do like a time lapse. And you know, if I find anything cool, yeah, like pause it and I'll fucking talk about it or something. Whatever the cool YouTube thing to do is, we'll do that. So yeah, let me set you guys up. All right, yeah. So I think we'll start with this box, just because it's big and I want to get the fuck out of the way, and we'll work from there. So I'll set you guys up on a pan, and we'll get to it. Okay, I'm not gonna wear my mask because I'm tired of wearing it. So I know you can tell that I'm missing a tooth. We've already discussed that. We're not gonna talk about it anymore. Okay, so we got everything unpacked, and we may have gone a little overboard. Okay, so we got a full URAS kit for the R34, but this is the super wide. I think they call it the Type RR or something like that. It's fucking massive. I think the front over fenders are like 170 mil, I want to say, on each side, and then 180 or something on the rear. So it looks like we got fender here, rear quarter there, rear quarter, fender, side skirts. I want to say this is the rear bumper, and then we got the front bumper down here, and then there's one or two other pieces that still haven't come in yet, but we'll work that piece in a little bit. So let's get some of this unwrapped and take a look at what it looks like. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hopefully you can hear me because it's kind of windy out here. So it's the next day. Yeah, I've got the kit out in the sun so you guys can actually see it, because I realized the unboxing video was already late on, it was already late in the day, and the sunlight coming through the back wasn't very good. So it's really sunny out today. I figured I'd walk you guys around, kind of show you some of the kit, and yeah, talk about it a little bit. Okay, so I didn't want to bring all the pieces out. My shadow is probably going to ruin some of this footage, but so I have a quarter panel here. This happens to be the back left. Front fenders are out, front bumper, and then one of the side skirts, just because I don't want to bring all the pieces down right now. So yeah, going over some of the pieces. This is the URAS super wide RR kit, I think is what they call it. So yeah, I'm gonna do like some B-roll real quick, and then kind of talk about the pieces and the fitment. Okay, so I guess easiest place to start for me is going to be the front bumper. Yeah, first off, overall fit and finish of the kit was absolutely unparalleled in my opinion. I mean, there's obvious mold marks, but that's going to be with anything that a mold is taken from. But they even went through They even went through and sanded everything down, prep before they actually did the gel coat, which in my experience from receiving parts is pretty fucking good. Most places usually don't do that for you, so when they do, it's an added bonus, added plus. All right, so the front bumper itself, it's got like the, I want to say it was like either the V-Spec or the M-Specs. Actually, it might have just been the Z-Tune front bumper that originally had the double hole next to the indicator. I love that look. Looks really nice. And then this front bumper already has like a lip that's molded onto it. It's supposed to be just a little bit more like an aggressive GTR front bumper lip. This one's molded on. Right now, I'm thinking what I'm probably going to end up doing is hacking off the bottom portion of this and actually just getting it done up in carbon. So actually laid in carbon would be pretty cool. I think that's probably what we're looking to do. If not, that'll just stay on there, and then when we go to paint the bumper itself, it'll just be painted in a different color, probably, you know, just solid black or something like that. Not really sure what color we're going to paint the car yet. I mean, I have some ideas, but I'm not going to give all that away yet. And then there's a lot of like meshing and background work that needs to be done for the front bumper, and then we're going to do a full like one-off carbon splitter underneath the actual lip that should look pretty neat. Yeah, so that one's a little bit wider, obviously to compensate on the edges for where the wider fenders are going to come in. But I don't actually know how much yet. Moving on to the fenders, so I got both front fenders here. Once again, fit and finish was very, very good. They even went through and did mesh in the top portions, which I might pull that out to put in something that I want in there that might be a little bit close, close-knit mesh for me. But I don't know. We'll see once we get down the road here a little bit. They did leave some options, which is nice. So I think this is actually cut out for the, well, let me adjust the screen here. This is actually cut out for where the side skirt actually comes in. If it's not, might leave us some options there to do almost like a Rocket Bunny style cantered on the front. I'm pretty sure that's where it meets up with the front bumper though, or the front side skirt, front portion of the side skirt. So these these are actually, they're fucking huge. They're bigger than what I already have on the car, so it's already wide body in the front, but it's not much. These, I want to say, is 170 mil, which it's gonna be fun to fit. It's gonna be fun to fit some wheels under these. Yeah, so it's got the Z-Tune style top portion as well, so it'll look similar to what I got on there now. It's just gonna be wider, and then it's still got, you know, all the creases for body lines and all that. So yeah, not a whole lot to talk there. We'll go side skirt next. The side skirt itself already has like that bottom splitter piece on it, which is nice too. It almost has like an Origins feel to it, like flat bottom, which is kind of cool. But it leaves a lot of options for us to do some like custom splitter work. So yeah, once again, fit and finish, super good. Yeah, I'm super pleased with these. This is gonna look really good as a kit together. And this is also quite a bit wider than what I got on there right now, which is nice. Okay, and coming on to the rear quarters. Okay, the rear quarters are fucking massive. So the rear quarter is, I want to say it's 180 mil larger. So I'll kind of move this so you can see inside here. So that back panel right there is actually how much additional it's going to stick out from what's already there. There is probably like 1 inch to 2 inches on the inside that it already goes in stock from mounting, but I mean, that gives you an idea. Pardon me. Gives you an idea here. If I put my hand next to this, this gives you an idea of how deep that is actually going to be. We've already thrown it up on the car, kind of just to mock it up. It is a little difficult to get an exact idea, just because, like I said, there's already a stock overhang where the fender or the quarter panel meets the car itself. But just to give an idea of how wide it's actually going to be. As the car currently sits now, these wheels and tire, the wheel and tire combination that we've got on the car now is actually built for a GTR, not a GTT, so it's already too wide. So I'm running a few extra degrees of camber just to fit these wheels, and you can tell it's not perfect fitment. It's pretty flush, but it's still sticking out a little bit. When we put these quarter panels on here to kind of test the fitment, we were looking at another 2.5 inches off of this of just fender. So we're really gonna have to figure out what wheel and tire combination we're gonna be running on this, because it's gonna be hefty to fill that. But yeah, figure I'd give you guys a walk around to the kit real quick. And then I think I shot like a closing clip already from yesterday. I might not have, but yeah. Okay, get out of the sun here so I don't look like super pasty white. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm already missing a tooth. So at this point, I'm just adding insult to injury. But yeah, so that's general look at the kit. There's still some components that I didn't show. There's like a little, it's like a bonnet piece that meets the front bumper. So it looks like that extended bonnet, or extended piece that goes on the bonnet for some of the GTRs. So it just makes it look like the hood is a little bit longer, a little bit more aggressive look. So there's that upstairs. It's designed to kind of like bolt up to the bumper itself. We're probably just gonna body work it to the hood. I need to see how it actually clips, because I'd like for it to be one piece. It would look a little bit cleaner that way. So we're probably going to do that. And then I think that might be the only piece that I didn't have out here. Still need to sort a spoiler, which has some ideas for that. And then there's, like I said, some pieces that I gotta sort for splitter stuff. It's also another thing in Japan. It seems to be a little bit more difficult to find. A place that sells like ABS plastics by sheet. If you know one, please let me know. But it's been more difficult for us to find something. That's my my largest problem right now. Once we do find that, though, we're going to be off. I'm going to make all of the pieces, I think, just like I did for the 350. If anybody on here remembers seeing like the side skirts, or I guess the splitter that went out from the side skirt on the Rocket Bunny kit for that was all like made in-house by us, just because I couldn't find something that I liked and kind of fit the bill for what I wanted it to look like. So we just made those all from scratch, which turned out awesome. If you saw them in person, they turned out great. Yeah, but I think that's all for now, guys. So until next time, matane.